Welcome to Emotions and Stories. Sisterhood is something that is a very precious bond, but sometimes unknowingly people and our environment breaks it down. Our today's story is about one such bond. So let's begin today's story, Sisters at War. In the lively town of Jaipur, two sisters, Ritika and Anya, were inseparable as children. They were born just a year apart, and their parents often called them two halves of the same soul. But as they grew older, their similarities became their biggest rivalry. As kids, they did everything together dancing, studying, even sneaking sweets from the kitchen. But the world soon began to compare them. Anya is more graceful, Ritika is sharper. Who will make their parents prouder? The innocent sisterhood turned into a silent battle. At first, they tried to outshine each other in school grades. Then it was sports, then music, and then who could be the most loved by family and friends? Affection turned into one upmanship. In school, Ritika was excellent in academics, always topping her class. Anya, on the other hand, was the school's best dancer, winning competitions and getting praises from teachers and students alike. The first major argument came when Anya's dance team won the state level competition. The whole family was celebrating, but Ritika couldn't stand the attention being showered on her sister. What's the big deal? It's just dancing. It's not like it'll get you a career, Ritika scoffed. Anya clenched her fist. At least I don't bury my nose in books all day just to be called the smart one and still be invisible at family gatherings, she shot back. The night ended with tears, slamming doors, and icy silence. Both sisters went to different colleges. Ritika pursued fashion designing in Mumbai, while Anya stayed back in Jaipur for her dance career. The physical distance did nothing to ease the unspoken competition between them. When Ritika won an internship with a famous fashion designer, she called home excitedly. Their mother was thrilled, but Anya just muttered, "Must be nice getting things handed to you." Ritika's temper flared. "Hand it to me? I worked for this, unlike you, prancing around on stage thinking it's a real career. And yet, despite all your hard work, you will never have the grace I do," Anya replied smugly. From then on, every family gathering was a Cold War. Ritika refused to watch Anya's performances, and Anya never complimented Ritika's work. Their parents tried desperately to mend the relationship, but neither would back down. By the time they were in their mid 20s, their rivalry had seeped into every part of their lives. Ritika, now a rising fashion designer, won an award for her designs. That night, her parents held a celebration. Anya, who had always been the more charming one, felt invisible. "So now Ritika is the golden child," she muttered under her breath. Unable to hold back, she pulled Ritika aside, bitterness dripping from her voice. "You always need to be the best, don't you?" Anya accused. "What happened to us?" Ritika scoffed. "Me? You're the one who cannot be happy for me. It's always about proving who's better." Words turned into shouts, shouts into accusations, and accusations into the breaking of something deeper than their bond, their trust. A few months later, Ritika was working on an important fashion show, her biggest opportunity yet. She had designed a stunning collection and was counting on the event to propel her career forward. The night before the show, someone spilled coffee on her final piece. The fabric was ruined. Security cameras revealed later the culprit, Anya. Ritika confronted her, shaking with rage. You did this, my biggest moment, and you destroyed it. Anya didn't even flinch. Now you know how it feels to be overshadowed, she whispered coldly before walking away. That was the moment their relationship shattered beyond repair. Days turned into weeks, weeks into years. They moved to different cities, their interaction reduced to formal gatherings at family functions. Their parents, heartbroken, tried to mend things, but pride kept them apart. And yet, whenever one heard of the other's success, a part of them still ached, not in jealousy, but in remembrance of a bond that was once there. Would they ever bridge the gap, or had their rivalry destroyed what once had made them whole? Do let us know in the comments how you find the story. Thank you.